Alright, so here I am to talk about my little Nintendo segment, and I'm here where Nintendo is because apparently they don't care at all about anything of what the people on Earth have to say about what they want from Nintendo. So, let's get to it. Major rant time. Alright, Nintendo Wii. Alright, it sold like crazy. Why? Because it was cheap. It had motion control. No one has ever seen it. Brand new technology. Awesome, cool. They decided to do a price cut. Great. Now everyone and their grandma and their grandma's dog has one. I bet you have two of them. But when was the last time that you played? I mean, there were some great games that came out. You got the Zelda game that came out. It was Twilight Princess. It was awesome, fantastic game. Good job, Nintendo. 2 thumbs up on that one. But what happened? Did you just stop being creative? I mean, if you're able to create a game like Twilight Princess, what about, there was a new Metroid that came out. I never got a chance to play it. They made another Zelda game, Skyward Sword, which I heard was a really, really good game, but I never got a chance to play it. I mean, I had a desire, but it wasn't enough for me to actually go out and get it because, come on, Nintendo. You got these great games like Twilight Princess. Alright, let me rephrase that. You got this great game, Twilight Princess, that, everyone was happy to play. And then you come out with Skyward Sword, and it's like, okay, cartoon graphics? Really? You just proved to us that you can push out a lot more with the Nintendo Wii, than this game. But you decided to do that. You rehashed a bunch of Mario games. You got Donkey Kong and all that. I mean, you really haven't done much of anything, and you're basically out here with me floating around, avoiding those people back there. So what did you decide to do? You decided to come out with a next generation system, and you came out with the Nintendo Wii U. Seriously, the names are killing me just as it is. But so far, the system's been out for, I think, almost a year now. What happened? Where are the games? I don't know. I mean, I guess the whole Nintendo party decided to just go on a massive lunch break or vacation or whatever. They decided to take a trip with me up here onto the moon. But there are hardly any games. The one game that I was actually kind of counting on to be really good was the Zombie U, and apparently that game tanked pretty bad. And for me as a gamer, for me not to get a system or to even try a game, that's saying something, because I love stories. I love creativity. I love to see people's imaginations. That's why I like video games so much. But Nintendo, I don't know how you're going to fix your problem right now. And for those of you who are Nintendo fanboys that are going crazy at me right now, look. Alright, I'm going to say this, and if you doubt this, you really, really need to take a major consideration of, why you're being angry at this. The only reason that Nintendo is still around is because of their sales that they had with the Nintendo Wii and their IPs. That's it. I mean, there hasn't been any really good, Nintendo games out there. There's been like maybe 10, if that. The only thing that, or the only games that most people are playing these days are the ones that they've downloaded from the old classic Nintendo, like the Nintendo 64 and the Super Nintendo and all that. But Nintendo, I mean, seriously, you need to step up your game and really deliver. Either totally forget about the Wii U, because one, it's a stupid name. Number two, it's a this generation system. It is not a next gen system. And your pricing that you have for that thing, I mean, people are going to look at that and like, okay, am I going to get this that has like, I think your library's around 30 games in a year? Really? That's what, you promise people? So right now, Nintendo, you're failing hard. I mean, really, really hard. Your handheld system, the 3DS, I mean, yeah, you fixed the problem. You decided that, I think you were charging, I think it was like $3.99 for that thing, or $2.99. I still can't believe that. That's I mean, yeah, woo, 3D, whoop-de-doo. But yeah, it gives people headaches and all that stuff. You know, people don't want that. People just want to enjoy their games. Lower the price on that thing. Get some better games. Stop rehashing games, please. I mean, yeah, you got a new, Smash Brothers coming out, but where's Zelda? You know, it's been a good while since Skyward Sword. Make a really awesome Zelda game. Maybe one that actually makes sense, that fits into the supposed storyline that's somewhere, I guess, out here somewhere. Alright, Metroid. People love it. Samus is awesome. Make a good, Metroid game. Do something. Create new IPs. Stop relying on third party and second party or whatever party, your Nintendo party, I don't care. Be creative. You need new IPs. You need a new system or do something with your Wii U. If not, just, go on ahead, pack your bags, and sell out to Sony. Because I'm pretty sure that Sony or even Microsoft would love to get their hands on Zelda and Mario and Metroid. You got to do something. Because right now, you're getting a major F. You didn't even bother really to show up at E3. You had Reggie out there, and I didn't even watch it. All I saw was segments of play the game, play the game. What game? What game are we supposed to play on the Wii U? There hasn't been a good one that even came out yet. You failed in every single aspect. So, for all the Nintendo fanboys that are probably going crazy right now, you really need to look at what Nintendo has been doing. Alright? It irritates me that they are such a company that could come out and say, literally, this is all that Nintendo had to do at E3. Here, ready? Watch this. Okay. New Zelda, new Metroid, new Mario. That's all they had to do. But instead, you got Reggie there on like a little tiny little square platform, and all he's just saying is play the game, play the game, play the game. Come on, Nintendo, really? So to wrap it up, Nintendo, I think that you're either going to sell out or you're going to have to forego all of the billions of dollars that you've earned and go on ahead and make a new system. Do something, because all your fans are going away. I mean, it's true. And either you make a new system or just sell out to Sony. Because me personally, I think that Sony could do amazing things with your IPs, because apparently you're doing nothing with them but using them as a last resort in order to keep those fanboys, giving you money just to tease them with a new game. So Nintendo, get back to Earth.